Commercial real estate crashing, bankruptcies on the rise, unemployment. Well, there's people I know that have been unemployed for 2 years. Today, we're going to talk about Los Gatos Home of the Week, list price reductions, home inspections, and the highs and lows of the week. Commercial real estate is crashing all around us, and we're not talking about it in the media. Nobody's talking about it. A few good souls are coming out and saying, hey, this is really what's happening. And the reason why I want you to be aware of this is because it could affect you. Remember, the whole economy is stacked on a house of cards, and one little thing could disrupt the industry. Automotive industry is stacked up, days on market there going forever. New cars are not selling the way they're expecting them to. The stock, why it's still going. Am I saying that I'm a crash bro? I don't think I'm a crash bro. I'm sitting back watching, giving you the information so you can make that decision, right? I'm not here to tell you which way's up or which way's down, who to vote for or whatever. I've never been that person, but I want you to be educated on all the different aspects that could affect you. If you own a house or you're thinking about buying a house or you're a renter, this all affects you, no matter how you look at it. So this guy goes on, and he's been telling us for the last couple of weeks now that multiple $100 million investment schemes, real estate investment trusts, syndications, etc., are losing their ass on commercial property. This guy right here, this one happens to be in Indianapolis, and they overbuilt an apartment unit for $100 million, and now it's on foreclosure. So I'll bet you anything it sells for $10 to $20 million. We'll see what happens. But if you look at this guy, he has a ton of different, all of these right here. This is Copper Creek, Riverside Ranch, Texas. Seems to be happening a lot in Texas right now, right? That's probably because that's where he lives. But he also showed me one, Lake Forest, that's in LA. There's Class A office space in New Jersey. And it's right here, 45% discount. This is the one that we just saw. San Diego, 82 apartment, 1,200 units, San Francisco. Take a look at this one. Those numbers, $607 million notes, $16 million. So that one goes into foreclosure. That's going to be devastating to the whole economy. This is your stack of cards, your deck of cards that are your house of cards that are looking to fall. And I'm not saying this is going to be the trigger point. The tipping point could be. Just be aware of it. Bankruptcies are in high gear. I've been watching this for a couple days. If you don't know who this lady is, Danielle DiMartino Booth, she was a former Fed employee, and now she's like a whistleblower inside. She just tells us what it is. She has an opinion. I don't give opinions, but the idea here is the feds are lying to you, period. That's the way I see it. The feds are telling you that inflation's coming down, but it really sucks because I'm still paying $15 for a sandwich at Togo's, still paying $5 a gallon for gas. Other than my Safeway over there is under $4 right now. That's great. That's awesome. I can tell you that the employment numbers that the governments are reporting, I don't think that's truthful, because there's a lot of people I know that are underemployed or unemployed or so stressed because they're overburdened because they don't have enough employees for what they're doing. Everybody I talk to, there's a bunch of smoke and mirrors happening here. So again, I would take 25 minutes on the way to work or back home today. Take your time and watch this or listen to it on your way back. Be aware of what's going on. And don't listen to the news. The news isn't correct. They're propaganda. And I don't care what side it is. It's all propaganda. All right. Los Gatos Home of the Week. And I had to do this because, it's awesome. 10 bedroom, 7.5 bath, 1.3 acres, 13,000 square foot home. This is not my listing. It's in Los Gatos, Monte Sereno area. And let's take a look at it real quick. Not going to be able to do that today. Let's see if this one pops up. But again, we have it on my blog, so you can take a look at it. $1 million total remodel, truly reflective of an enormous European luxurious estate. It says 1.37 here, and it says 1.38. So I don't know. But you get everything you need. A pool, tennis court, in-law unit there, an ADU. There's your garage, everything you need. Let's go get it. Come on. It's only $20 million. Ridiculous. Okay, this is a price reduction. We had, I think, 182 price reductions. So it popped up, slowly going up, but that's because the inventory is slowly going up. Again, nothing super bad to worry about. When it gets to 25%, then I'll worry about it. But I don't think price reductions are a rule of thumb or something to be aware of right now or be cautious about. This one's on Snell Avenue. Now, Snell Avenue, if you don't know, is a busy street. It's a main thoroughfare. And when you sell a house on that, you have to attract the market. This one was listed way too high. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm sure it looks nice inside. Can't take a look because my bandwidth just isn't supporting it. But let's see, it's 53 years old, on market 28 days. It dropped $8,000. Guys, if I was going to list this, I have a listing coming up right now, and it's right on a busy street. It doesn't face a busy street. My attitude is let's list it low and see what the market brings. I'm going to say we're going to list it around 1.5, and hopefully we'll get 1.9, but all the other houses which are inside the neighborhood are getting 1.95 to $2 million. So when you have a house on a busy street that's functionally obsolete, something that people do not want, you have to give them a reason to want to buy it. Now, if it's inside and completely beautiful, completely turnkey and gorgeous inside, attract them, and buyers will tell you what they're willing to pay. That's how it is. That's how it's always been. And when it's a market and you're getting 25 offers and $400,000 over list price, that's something you don't have to worry about. But today, we're in a different market. It's still a seller's market, but buyers have a little bit more choice. Even though inventory is low, they'll be nitpicky and they'll wait a couple of weeks or a couple months to find the house that matches them. Plug in this at 1.38 and everything around there is, see, this is Snell right here, right? Like this one's right off the freeway. This one's right on the freeway. This one's on Blossom Hill, right? I would rather have this house. Why? Because you're going to get traffic noise from Blossom Hill, but this is right on the street. This one right here is Palo Mesa. This is one of the newer homes over there. And this one right here is on Comanche, but it's right off of Blossom Hill. So again, you get freeway noise. It's going to detract from the value of your house. So when you price it accordingly, take a look at this one, Bernal. Bernal's a major street, but you're still backed away, so you're not getting. You still get a little bit. This one should have sold 1.4. But I think what it is that they sold it listed it way too high. I would have gone 1.3, 1.25, and brought the market in, not have to wait 78 days. So there you go. This episode is brought to you by the Home Inspection Checklist. Think about selling your house. This does not take over the idea of what a professional inspector does, but it'll give you an idea of what inspectors will look at, and then you can fix them up. And again, disclose it, right? Talks about landscaping, house structure, interior house, window, doors, trim, attic, interior, kitchen, bathroom, appliances, plumbing, etc. It gives you everything you need so you can walk through it. And when the inspector comes through, you can give that to them, or you can have already fixed it. Send it out to a handyman or do the honey-do list and get that all fixed up for you. Highest sold price is $8.4 million at 93%, 94% of list price, guys. Lowest sold price is, it's $440,000 or something. Yeah, $440,000, I think it was. And then that came in at 70%. And then these two have been for sale for the longest time. We have almost 1,100 homes for sale, single family homes for sale in Santa Clara County. Of that, 108 have price reductions, which means it's almost 20%. Again, I would start worrying about this when we get to 25% or close to it, but it's not something we have to worry about. This isn't really an indicator of the market. It's an indicator of sellers. They think their house is worth more than what the market is willing to accept, period. When your house is on market for 78 days and your agent's done everything that they could